I'm here with Steve, who has just won the award for Outstanding Color Grading for a feature film. Congratulations, and thank you for joining me in the Winner's Lounge.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure and a privilege.
So how is it to be honored by your peers for such an incredible film that has had a really incredible year, Gravity?
Well, it's just such a privilege, and I have worked with Chivo a few times and Alfonso on Children of Men, and the great thing about working with them is they always make me uncomfortable, and I never know what they're talking about or what they're going to do, but we end up in a place that's more than I could have ever imagined, and I learn so much, and my horizons are broadened, so it's a privilege.
Oh, that's very well said. It is amazing what can come out of just being made very uncomfortable.
Yes, it is. That's how you learn, by the mistakes and by somebody really taking you in a new place you hadn't anticipated, but you're glad to have arrived.
Absolutely. Now, this film was released, of course, in both 2D and 3D. Right. What was that process like for your job?
Well, of course, we do everything in 2D, and when we go to the 3D, we have that as a foundation. And you would think, okay, well, you just need to brighten it so you can see through the glasses and off the bouncing silver screen. But actually, every shot, especially when you're working with somebody like Chivo and Alfonso, every shot is its own unique entity, and we want to fashion it and craft it to be its best for 3D. So it's never a global process. It's one shot at a time, and that takes time, but that's how you get a great-looking 3D image.
How is it for you getting these accolades? It's got to be quite an adventure.
I just want to pinch myself. I didn't know that I would be able to survive in the world as a person who worked or a business person at all when I was a kid, and to meet this kind of good fortune is something I just can't believe, and I'm so grateful for it.
Well, you're clearly doing something right. You have some incredible credits, but we got to ask, because we are sound and picture, what was it like working on, drumroll, MacGyver?
MacGyver. Well, you know, it's funny. I worked on MacGyver. It was one of my first shows, and there were other people who worked on it more, but I would be called in to do a show here or a show there or part of a show or to help the main guy. But the great thing for me was my nephew thought that was the greatest thing ever. If there was a credit I could have possibly had to impress him, it was MacGyver, so I was thrilled to be a part of it. And Star Trek and all of those great shows back in the day.
Star Trek, what a Star Trek.
Yeah, and my first movie was The Coneheads. So,
no way!
Yeah, that was a thrill.
Well, congrats. Keep up your incredible work, and I'm sure I'll be seeing you very soon.
Great, thank you.